A new record number of military suicides at home and abroad last month has Army officials questioning what went wrong. News 8's Jenna Trum joins us live in her studio to explain what these rising numbers mean.
Lisa, 32 soldiers took their own lives last month. That's the highest number since the Army started releasing monthly figures in 2009. These past few years, the Army has put a lot of resources into preventing military suicides, so this number appears to be a bit of a setback. Fort McCoy offers counseling and educates soldiers on how to recognize signs of risk in their fellow troops. And Army leadership is doing everything they can to let soldiers know it's okay to reach out for help.
From an official standpoint, the Army leadership has declared that there should be no stigma. In fact, it's come down to commanders to try and prevent any stigma for people coming forward.
But the official message may not be enough to change a military culture where asking for help could be seen as a weakness.
To try and kind of break that mold that the soldiers have from just holding everything in and reaching out to actually get help, that's why there's kind of there's not the surprise there.
Every soldier here at Fort McCoy gets the ACE card. That stands for Ask Your Buddy, Care for Your Buddy, and Escort Your Buddy to help. But it turns out asking might be the hardest part.
It's difficult to hear that question, and it's difficult to ask that question. Very often in life, our conversations with others don't go much beyond how you doing. And the response is typically, fine, you, or great, or something like that. If you want to see a look of shock on somebody's face, next time they say, how you doing, say, not so good.
Army officials say they don't know why suicide rates are going up. They had hoped the decreasing rate of deployments to Afghanistan and Iraq would reduce the number of suicides among the troops, but that does not appear to be the case so far. It's difficult to compare the military suicide rate with the civilian rate because of the difference in demographics. The military is mostly made up of young males. The head of the suicide prevention program at Fort McCoy tells me when you compare the Army suicide rate to a similar demographic sample of the civilian population, the Army's rate is about the same or even slightly lower.
All right, thank you, Jenna. Another difficulty in comparing the military suicide rate to the general population is that the latest national suicide statistics are about 3 years old.